Chaco Canyon, New Mexico, 2014. In the desolate high desert of the American Southwest, mysterious ruins stand as a testament to a great civilization that once flourished here. The ancient Pueblo peoples, or Anasazi. With a population estimated at well over 100,000, the Anasazi settled nearly 50,000 square miles of the Four Corners region of Arizona, Colorado, Utah, and New Mexico. The highly sophisticated culture built hundreds of miles of ancient roads, many converging from all directions to Chaco Canyon, a ceremonial site believed to be one of their most important.
People that built this site somehow came onto the engineering principles to be able to build multi-story buildings, such as Pueblo Bonito behind me here. They developed the culture here that integrated the alignments of the buildings with celestial objects and events, such as the rising of the Pleiades.
The Anasazi were a very successful civilization up until about the 12th century, and something very strange happened. And there's a great deal of argument as to what that event may have been.
According to archaeologists, sometime around 1130 AD, all construction ceased at Chaco. The buildings were sealed, and the roofs of the ceremonial structures, called kivas, were burned.
It's fair to say that there were groups that did migrate to other areas. Those then became the Pueblos and the Hopis. What is confusing is what happened to the central part of the civilization. The ones that were the astronomers that built the observatories, where did they go? It appears as though they simply disappeared.
Some ancient astronaut theorists, like author David Childress, propose that there is, in fact, more to the disappearance of the Anasazi elders than a simple migration. And they claim clues can be found throughout the ancient site.
On this cliff behind me here at Chaco Canyon, we have about a dozen unusual spirals carved into the cliff. Archaeologists believe that they represent the sun. But some of these spirals are very unusual. One even has little spirals coming off of it. So you have to ask yourself, are these spirals in fact representations of some kind of portal, some door to another dimension?
Both the Hopi and the Zuni Indians say they came from the stars. That their knowledge came from the star people, the star ancestors. And the Hopi say portals are marked with the spiral petroglyph, portals to a different dimension, portals to another world.
There are some that believe that that may represent the portals by which the Anasazi and other southwestern cultures crossed from this world into their point of origin. I think there's a possibility, at least, that there is a connection between the alignments of certain celestial events and the opening and closings of these portals. The Anasazi is actually not a name that they gave themselves. It was a name that was given to them by the Navajo.
The Anasazi, the name meant stranger from afar or strange enemy, something that was separate, apart. It is possible that the Anasazi are in another dimension, another timeline, another planet. All of these various disappearances of people over time, whether it is the Mayans, whether it is the Anasazi, you can look through history and you can begin to see these rhythms. Advanced intelligences that are behind all of this are using the planet like a laboratory.